Dies Marie Galera Carja was false alive with the Parkis Oig is shine in it. He got on Cleha Talk the Shaw. Is she on Cleha Canish? She should be either Ballyvaughan or Cratloe. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Cusick Park on this dull, overcast, and misty evening here in Cusick Park. Cratloe and Ballyvaughan just out in the field, ready to start this County Junior B football final. Without further ado, the referee is ready to throw in the ball, so we'll give it the line out to both teams quickly. In goal for Cratloe, in the wall. On the full-back line, the right, Eddie Chaplin, full-back Keith Galvin, and the other corner, Martin Murphy. In the half-back line, Michael Deegan, Damien Constant, and Mike McCrossan. Centre field, John Carroll and Michael O'Gorman. The half-forward line, on the right, Roland Ryan. Centre forward, Conor Galvin, and on his left, Jody O'Connor. And we'll follow the play. The referee is throwing in the ball. We'll give the line out later on when we get a chance. Ballyvaughan on the attack. At the start, there's a centre field man, number 9. Number 9 there is Pat Fahey. Pat Fahey sends it into the centre. Now it's the full forward. Michael Green with the ball, but Michael Deegan is in there for Cratloe and sends it out to this side of the field. Number 10 here, Donny Ryan with the ball. Up here along the sideline. Over the sideline. 60 yards out from the Ballyvaughan goal. It will be a line ball for Ballyvaughan. And we'll continue with the line out. Centre half forward for Cratloe is Conor Galvin. On the half, Jody O'Connor is number 12 on the wing. Michael O'Halloran is corner forward. Ronan Hara full forward and back Crowley. Play out in the centre of the field. Ballyvaughan attacking again. It's John Nyland. Centre high one, 40 yards out of Cratloe goal. Out comes Donny Ryan again. First time along the ground. Out into the centre of the field. Jody O'Connor goes for it and pulls it along the ground. Cratloe attacking on the ball. Tucked it out from the Ballyvaughan goal. He takes the shot, but balloons it to the right and balloons it wide. Kieran Lennon with the kick out for Ballyvaughan. Just a minute and a half gone in this first half. A fairly strong wind blowing more across the field than anything else. Cratloe man forward the ball. There's Ronan O'Hara. The referee blows his whistle once more. Free has been taken too fast. He calls back the play. Free for Cratloe, about 40 yards out from the goal. Conor Galvin to take it. Sends it high into the square. Referee blows his whistle and awards a free out to Ballyvaughan from the edge of the square. Goalie Kieran Lennon to take it. Kieran Lennon high up into the centre. John Carroll is under there for Cratloe. The referee blows his whistle. Referee John Corrie there blows the whistle as John Carroll was penalised there by the referee. And it's number 9 now for Ballyvaughan, Pat Donohoe, over into the centre of the field. Ballyvaughan still attacking. It's number 8 there, Pat Donohoe with the ball. Pat Donohoe sends it low into the centre. It's the wing forward there, John Nyland going for it. But out comes the Cratloe backs, clearing this ball over to the far side of the field. Jody O'Connor playing very far out now with the ball. The ball comes back to him again. Over to this side of the field, John Carroll goes for the ball. John Carroll took Ballyvaughan and closes it in him. John pulls in it, but it goes to number 4 there, Pat Costello for Ballyvaughan. It clears out into the centre of the field. Ballyvaughan man his own here, the centre forward, is Damien Fahey. Damien Fahey still making tracks, passes the ball inside. Michael Deegan comes in there to block the ball. Tussling there, the referee blows his whistle. Referee blows his whistle. Looks like a free in for Ballyvaughan. This free about 30 yards out from the goal. Pat Donohoe to take this for Ballyvaughan. 2 minutes gone, still no score. Can this be the first score of the game? Pat Donohoe swings it to the left and swings it wide. Still no score. 3 minutes gone in this first half. In the wall there with the kick out. Over to this side of the field. Ballyvaughan forward there. Blocks the ball. Down to his teammate, the full forward. Michael Green. Michael Green into the centre. In here to the centre forward, Damien Fahey. Damien Fahey. The referee blows his whistle as he deems Damien to be fouled. There will be a free in for Ballyvaughan about 35 yards out from the Cratloe goal, slightly to the left of it. Pat Donohoe to take this free about 30 yards out from the goal, very slightly to the left, sends it high, sends it to the left and sends it wide. Still no score in this game. 3.5 minutes gone in this first half. Kick out once more by in the wall in the Cratloe goal. A good one out here to this side of the field. Ball breaks. It's Ballyvaughan centre forward. Damien Fahey goes for the ball. Sends it over right across to the far side of the field. Ballyvaughan attacking once more. The Cratloe men come away with it. Jody O'Connor playing very deep out the field. Now it's John Carroll. John Carroll. Ballyvaughan attacking once more. Play out 50 yards out from the Cratloe goal. Over into the far side, over to the corner forward. Ballyvaughan attacking, danger here for Cratloe now. With the Cratloe backs fighting hard there. as they try and get the ball over the far side of the field. Over towards Jody O'Connor. Jody O'Connor going for the ball there. The referee blows his whistle. The ball is going over the far sideline, over the far side of the field. This will be a line ball for Cratloe. Cratloe attacking now. Ronan O'Hara with the ball. Sends it over. 30 yards out. Chance here for Cratloe. Chance here for Cratloe now. Number 13 with the ball. And the ball is blocked down. And out from Ballyvaughan. But Cratloe there again. Michael O'Halloran now with the ball in front of the goal. His shot is half blocked as he attempts to kick it in there. And it's the Ballyvaughan backs the tag there. But Jody O'Connor is there for Cratloe. Jody O'Connor with the ball. Still there. Passes it over to Ronan O'Hara. Ronan O'Hara's shot is blocked. Cratloe still attacking. Scores have to come by here. The ball goes eventually to the left and goes wide. Kick out by Kieran and the Ballyvaughan goal. A good one out to this side of the field. Michael O'Halloran now goes for it for Cratloe. Michael O'Halloran sends it across, a good ball into the centre in towards Ronan O'Hara. Ronan O'Hara and John Hogan battling for it in there. John Hogan has it, knocks it out to this side of the field, out to the wing forward. Wing forward, battling for it over there with Michael O'Halloran. They out to this side of the field now. Ballyvaughan again, it's number 10 for Ballyvaughan, John Nyland. John Nyland with the ball, going toward the hand, sends it into the centre forward. Centre forward, Damien Fahey. Damien Fahey cutting through. He takes the shot with his right foot, sends it high and sends it over the bar, and that's the first score. Ballyvaughan 1 point, Cratloe no score after 6.5 minutes of play in this first half. Kick out by Enda Wall in the Cratloe goal, over the far side of the field. Pulled on by Michael Deegan, a long one. Michael O'Halloran going for it, 40 yards out from the Ballyvaughan goal, into the centre, into Conor Galvin. But the centre back there for Ballyvaughan, John Donoghue, gets the ball. He's fouled as he attempts to clear it. Kicks the ball, but the ball now comes to Donny Ryan, sends it to the left. Caught in there by the cornerback. Out to his colleague here, number 4. Number 4 is Pat Costello. Pat Costello sends it out to the centre of the field. Michael McCrossan punches the ball down. Play very near the sideline here. Ballyvaughan man on the ball. He's pushed over the line. It will be a line ball for Cratloe, about 60 yards out, 65 yards out from the Ballyvaughan goal. Conor Galvin to take it. Conor Galvin into the centre, in towards Ronan O'Hara. Ronan O'Hara seems to get the better of this tussle. Jody O'Connor goes for the ball there. Ronan O'Hara once more kicks the ball, but the goalie comes out. The goalie is Kieran Lane, and he kicks it a good clearance out into the centre of the field. Michael O'Gorman goes for it there. Two Ballyvaughan men clash there in the centre of the field. One of them with the ball now. He's Pat Donoghue. Pat Donoghue into the centre. But it's the full-back there, Keith Galvin, who's roving out the field. Clears that ball out. Now it comes to Michael O'Gorman. Michael O'Gorman sends it into the left. Into back Crowley. Now Jody O'Connor with the ball. Jody O'Connor back to back Crowley. Sends it to the right and sends it wide. A good effort there between Jody O'Connor and back Crowley. The ball eventually went wide. Lane. Ronan O'Hara battling for it with Cratloe over to Donny Ryan. But Donny Ryan is beaten on this occasion. And the ball comes out to the Ballyvaughan centre field man. He's Pat Fahey. Pat Fahey making tracks through it. He's fouled by John Carroll. The referee blows his whistle. And it's a free from Ballyvaughan out in the centre of the field. Nearly 10 minutes gone in this first half. Damien Fahey kicks it low along the ground. Cratloe backs come out to Jody O'Connor after it now. The score still remains Ballyvaughan 1 point, Cratloe no score after 10.5 minutes of play in this first half. Cratloe attacking with Morris. Donny Ryan with the ball now. Donny out. Donny is fouled there as he goes for the ball. The referee was a free to Cratloe. Out on the 45 metre line. This free out 45 metres out from the Ballyvaughan goal. Michael O'Halloran takes it. Cratloe still attacking. Ronan O'Hara having a shot, goes high and it goes over the bar, and that's a good point there for Cratloe by Ronan O'Hara, the full forward, leaving the score. Ballyvaughan 1 point, Cratloe 1 point after 11 minutes of play in this first half. And the Ballyvaughan goal, he screws it out here to this side of the field. Donny Ryan going for the ball there. He beats his opposite number. Donny Ryan still with the ball very near the sideline. Gets it across over to Michael O'Halloran. Michael O'Halloran sends it to the right and sends it wide. The score still remains Ballyvaughan 1 point, Cratloe 1 point. 13 minutes gone in this first half. This time the kick-out duties are being done by John Hogan, the full-back. John Hogan not faring very well. He kicks this one along the ground. Cratloe on the attack again. Ronan O'Hara sends it in into Cratloe. Cratloe's hoosed off the ball there. As Ballyvaughan clear it once more out into the centre of the field. John Callan now with the ball. John Callan still in possession. Punches it across here to Donny Ryan. Donny Ryan sends it across over towards Jody O'Connor. Jody O'Connor knocks it down, but the Ballyvaughan man comes out and clears it again out into the centre of the field. Out here to the centre field man on alone. He's Pat O'Donoghue. Pat Donoghue going to the hand up the centre of the field. He's chased by Michael O'Gorman. O'Donoghue kicks it into the centre. It's the full forward on battle for it in there. Damien Constantine is in there. Overall, so there, the Ballyvaughan corner forward now with the ball. Into number 14, the full forward. Full forward is Michael Green. Michael Green into number 8, O'Donoghue. O'Donoghue sends it high and sends it over the bar. Another point there for Ballyvaughan to score. Now Ballyvaughan 2 points, Cratloe 1 point. 14.5 minutes gone in this first half. Indy Walter prepares to take the kick out for Cratloe. Over to this side of the field, over towards Danny Chaplin. Danny Chaplin knocks it down very near the sideline here, down in under a small position here in the stand. It's a Cratloe ball there as it went off the centre half back. John Donoghue knocking that ball over the sideline right down from a position here under us, from a position here in the stand. It's Mike McCrossan to take it for Cratloe. Down along the wing. Knocked down, this time it's a Ballyvaughan ball as it goes off the Cratloe man's hands out over the sideline. Line ball for Ballyvaughan, and this line ball will be taken by Pat Donoghue. Pat Donoghue left-footed over to this side of the, here near the sideline again. It's the full forward. The full forward there is Michael Green. Michael Green, former county, inter-county footballer, sends it into the centre of his number 8 now, O'Donoghue. O'Donoghue playing great football for Ballyvaughan in this first half. The referee blows his whistle as he is deemed to have carried the ball too far, and it's a free out for Cratloe, about 35 yards out from the lone goal. Cratloe on the attack once more. Not very good conditions here in Cusey Park. It's very wet and misty, and there's a wind blowing right across the field. Over on the far side of the field now is Conor Galvin with the ball. Sends it left-footed up into the corner, over towards Cratloe, but it's Ronan O'Hara there with the ball. Ronan O'Hara steadies himself and takes a right-footed kick, dropping into the centre over here. Coming across the centre of the goals over here to the far side of the field. Michael O'Halloran going for it. Sends it in across, but it goes. Dropping in towards the square, danger here for Ballyvaughan, but the backs are in there and they clear it out into the centre, but it comes now to Cratloe. Cratloe with a chance for Cratloe. The ball is knocked away. Gets another chance. He sends it out here to Conor Galvin. Conor Galvin right-footed, takes a kick and sends it high and sends it over the bar. Another good point there. Some nice passing there by the Cratloe forwards. And the score now, Cratloe 2 points, Ballyvaughan 2 points. 16 minutes gone in this first half. Points each. As John Hogan takes the kick out for Ballyvaughan, but Cratloe on the attack once more. Cratloe knocks it across, but the Ballyvaughan backs are there. He's nearly obviously comes out of the ball. Still he gets it out to the centre of the field, out to Pat Fahey. Pat Fahey, but it's Keith Galvin there with the ball, knocking it away. Out here to Michael O'Gorman, right you know, 3 Cratloe in there together. Michael O'Gorman steadies for a moment, now kicks it right-footed. Dropping into the centre in between Ronan O'Hara and John Hogan. Ronan O'Hara with the ball. Ronan O'Hara is knocked there, no whistle. Players expected a free there, I said. Play still going on. John Callum with the ball now, going down the right-hand side of the field here near the sideline. Sends it into the centre, but it's number 7 there, Jerry Woods from Ballyvaughan. Sends it out into the centre of the field, out to the centre forward, Damien Fahey, all on his own. Damien Fahey passes across here to O'Donoghue. O'Donoghue for Ballyvaughan. 2 Cratloe men tackle him there. The referee blows his whistle as he deems to have been fouled. And it now comes to the centre forward, number 11. He's Damien Fahey. Damien Fahey over to the far side of the field into number 12, the wing forward. Good play there by Cratloe as the backman comes out of the ball, and it's Martin Murphy. Martin Murphy sallying out there out to clear this ball out past the centre of the field. Very poor conditions here for football, very wet and misty here at Cusey Park. The score still remains 2 points each. 18 minutes gone in this first half, and it's the Ballyvaughan full forward attacking now. Takes a shot with his right foot, sends it high and sends it over the bar. The score, Ballyvaughan 3 points, Cratloe 2 points. 19 minutes gone in this first half. In the wall with the kick out once more for Cratloe. Good one out into the centre field, knocked down by John Callan. Now it goes to Mike McCrossan. Mike McCrossan slips, gets up, kicks it right-footed up to the centre of the field. Michael O'Halloran going for it now for Cratloe. Slips the tackle nicely and sends it way down to this side of the field, down towards Ronan O'Hara. Ronan O'Hara rushing out for it. Out near the corner now, Ronan O'Hara gets it up, tries to get past his man. He succeeds, hops the ball, makes headway, sends it across. Ronan O'Hara now with a chance. Oh, but right across the front of the goal. A chance there for Cratloe. Jody O'Connor after it over in the far corner of the field. Jody O'Connor knocks it out. Over here, but it's the Ballyvaughan number 5. Pat Slinan gets it and sends it over. Towards number 11. Number 11 there is Damien Fahey. Damien Fahey into the centre. Ballyvaughan playing some nice combination now. But Mike McCrossan gets in there, gets his foot to the ball and over to John Carroll. John Carroll over here towards Donny Ryan on this side of the field. Donny Ryan after the ball. Number 10, Donny Ryan, down to Michael O'Halloran. The Ballyvaughan man comes in there and sends the ball out over the sideline. Ballyvaughan man there was Pat Costello, number 4, and it will be a line ball from Cratloe, 30 yards out from the Ballyvaughan goal. Michael O'Halloran to take this line ball, sends it into the centre. The backs are in there, coming away with the ball. Tackled there by John Carroll. Now they play it out of the fence. Ballyvaughan coming away with the ball, out into the centre of the field. Well caught there by Pat O'Donoghue. Pat O'Donoghue having a very good game for Ballyvaughan in the centre of the field, but it's Mike Deegan now for Cratloe. Mike Deegan now to Keith Galvin. Keith Galvin a long one, down into the centre, up to his brother Conor. Conor is fouled there. Conor Galvin is fouled as he goes for the ball. 65 yards out from the Ballyvaughan goal, and Conor Galvin himself will take this kick. Dropping it high, right into the centre. Ronan O'Hara blocks it down. But the Ballyvaughan backs are there to come away, and it's number 6 now. John Donoghue. John Donoghue with the ball. Coming out of it. Out to number 9, Pat Fahey. Pat Fahey plays it out here to this side of the field, out to the wing back. The wing back is Jerry Woods. Jerry Woods over into the centre. To Pat Donoghue. Pat Donoghue playing very well, as I said, for Ballyvaughan in this first half. Ball knocked away there. Cratloe come for it again. Keith Galvin battles for it there with the Ballyvaughan centre full forward. Ballyvaughan full forward is Michael Green. The referee blows his whistle. Referee blows his whistle, and it's a free for Ballyvaughan. Free for Ballyvaughan. Michael Green, former inter-county player, playing full forward for Ballyvaughan today. Takes the ball, sends it in there, and the ball eventually goes over the bar. Another point for Ballyvaughan, who now lead by 4 points to 2. 22 minutes gone in this first half. Kick out once more. Keith Galvin, the full back, takes kick out this time. Out to Mike McCrossan. Well gathered by Mike McCrossan. He kicks it along the ground. Over here to Michael O'Gorman. Michael O'Gorman gets his foot, gets it down. A nice pass out to Mike McCrossan, but he nips O'Donoghue, number 8, out of Ballyvaughan. Michael O'Gorman after him once more. Michael O'Gorman kicks it over the sideline. It will be a line ball for Ballyvaughan about 50 yards out from the Cratloe goal. 23 minutes gone in this first half. Ballyvaughan lead by 4 points to 2. This line ball taken by Pat Donoghue into the full forward. The full forward is Michael Green. Play over at the left side of the field here, gone over the sideline. Be a line ball for Ballyvaughan. Line ball for Ballyvaughan. Into the centre of the field. Danny Chaplin goes for it, knocks it down. Ball now comes to the corner forward here for Ballyvaughan. Corner forward is John O'Loughlin. John O'Loughlin is fouled, and it's a free in for Ballyvaughan. Free in for Ballyvaughan, dead straight in front of the goal, 21 metres out, and it's Pat Donoghue to take this free. Pat Donoghue tips it high and sends it over the bar, and Ballyvaughan now lead by 5 points to Cratloe's 2 points. 24 minutes gone in this first half. The goal. The ball comes over the sideline here, and it will be a line ball for Ballyvaughan. Down in here under us. Pat Donoghue takes this line ball into his fellow centre field man Pat Fahey. Pat Fahey back to O'Donoghue. O'Donoghue takes the shot. Danger here for Cratloe again. Ball goes into the wall. He'll get us safely and sends it out the field. Out. Players tussle for it here. Pat Crowley playing back deep in defence for Cratloe now, sending that ball out. It's number 5 there, Pat Slinan for Ballyvaughan, who sends it over to O'Donoghue. O'Donoghue sends it to the right, dropping into Wallace under it. Gets his shoulder to it, still after it. It goes over the line, it's gone wide. 26 minutes gone in this first half as Indewall takes the kick out once more for Cratloe. The score remains Ballyvaughan 5 points, Cratloe 2 points. Players tussle for it out there now. The referee steps in, blows his whistle, and I think he may hop this ball. Michael O'Gorman is in there for Cratloe. Gerald Flanagan is in there. Damien Fahey from Ballyvaughan. Referee blows his whistle. The Cratloe man is... It's a free in from Ballyvaughan. Free in from Ballyvaughan. About 35 metres out from the Cratloe goal. Slightly to the right of the post. Pat Donoghue comes up to take this free, kicks it right footed, sends it high and sends it over the bar. Another point for Ballyvaughan. Ballyvaughan now lead by 6 points to Cratloe's 2. 27 minutes gone in this first half. Kick out once more there, out in the centre of the field. Number 10 out for Ballyvaughan is John Nyland. John Nyland sends it into the corner here. Into the full forward, Michael Green. Michael Green having a good game for Cratloe as well. Mike McCrossan now with the ball. Michael Green having a good game there for Ballyvaughan. Ballyvaughan attack once more. But the ball goes high and goes over the bar. It's another point for Ballyvaughan, who now lead by 7 points to Cratloe's 2 points. 27 minutes gone in this first half. Keith Galvin to take the kick out for Cratloe. A good one out into the centre of the field. Goes to Conor Galvin. Ball knocked away there for Conor Galvin by the Ballyvaughan centre field man. It's number 9 out for Ballyvaughan, Pat Fahey. The referee blows his whistle and it's a free for Cratloe, 55 yards out from their own goal. Player too near there as Mike Deegan takes this free over towards Cratloe over on the far side of the field. Ballyvaughan come away with the ball once more. Ballyvaughan man all along the centre of the field is Pat Fahey. Pat Fahey into Donoghue, number 8, his centre field man. Now comes Denny Chaplin with the ball. Denny Chaplin. No, it's Martin Murphy actually. That was Martin Murphy who knocked that ball and sent a nice ball out here to John Carroll. John Carroll now over this side of the field. Goes to Michael O'Gorman. Into the centre, ball hopping in. The goalie is in there. And takes the goalie there, Kieran Lennon, sending it out here again. Ballyvaughan playing some nice football here now as there some nice passing movements. There's number 10 there for Ballyvaughan, John Nyland, into the centre here, where it's well taken by Conor Galvin in the centre of the field for Cratloe. Conor Galvin over here towards Donny Ryan. Donny Ryan still battling for it. Donny Ryan still battling for it there. His opposite number there is Jerry Woods. Jerry Woods comes away with the ball and sends a nice ball down here to number 10. Number 10 is John Nyland. He's beaten this time and the ball eventually comes to Michael O'Gorman. Danger here for Ballyvaughan as the ball drops in. Jody O'Connor goes for it. Ball knocked away. Ronan O'Hara chasing there. There's the Ballyvaughan man clearing it out into the centre of the field. Out towards Pat Fahey. Pat Fahey coming toward the hand up the centre of the field. Still coming with it. Pat Fahey passes the ball into the centre. And now it comes to the centre forward, number 11. Number 11 is Damien Fahey. Damien Fahey sends it to the left and sends it wide. Very near half time now. Ballyvaughan lead by 7 points to Cratloe's 2. Very close to half time in this first half. Keith Galvin with the kick out towards Mike McCrossan. Mike McCrossan passes it back towards Keith Galvin again. Keith Galvin kicks it over to the far side of the field where Michael Deegan goes after it for Cratloe. Over near the sideline, Michael Deegan gets his booted, gets it up, gets past his marker, and he's coming away now on a slow run. He kicks it into the centre, in towards Conor Galvin. Conor Galvin all alone in the centre of the field. Conor Galvin still going with it. He's tackled there, but he still carries on with the ball. Conor Galvin still with the ball. He's gone about 40 yards now. He sends it in here to John Carroll. John Carroll going with it. John Carroll sends it high, but sends it to the right and sends it wide. Score still remains Ballyvaughan 7 points, Cratloe 2 points. Very close to half time here now at Cusick Park in this very dull, overcast and misty Junior B football final. That's a 45 actually. That ball was actually a 45-metre free for Cratloe. Conor Galvin now facing up to it out in the 45-metre line. Conor Galvin now coming with his kick. And good. Sends it right into the square. The ball is knocked to the right by Ronan O'Hara and punched wide. Kieran Ann places the ball for the kick out. Very close to half time now here in Cusick Park. Ballyvaughan still lead by 7 points to 2 as the referee blows his whistle for half time. As the players troop off the field there, Ballyvaughan lead by 7 points to 2 after this first half of what was a rather enjoyable game here at Cusick Park. The score, Ballyvaughan 7 points, Cratloe 2 points. Cratloe with it all to do here now in Cusick Park as they are 5 points behind Ballycorry, about to throw in the ball again. Ball is in for the second half here in Cusick Park. Ballyvaughan, number 6 there, the centre half back, John Donoghue, sends it over to the far side of the field, over to John Nyland. Ballyvaughan playing good football here now. Some good passing movements. Michael McCrossell on this ball for Cratloe. The ball comes out it towards centre field here. Michael O'Gorman goes for it. Michael O'Gorman for Cratloe now, over to the start side of the field. Goes down here to Back Crowley. Back Crowley is fouled as he goes for the ball. Takes a fast one. Ballyvaughan backs are in there to get it out. It's number 6 there, John Donoghue, clearing it out into the centre of the field. Out to number 9 there, Pat Fahey. Number 9 there again for Ballyvaughan, Pat Fahey. Pat Fahey is fouled. Out near the centre of the field, this will be a free for Ballyvaughan. Can Cratloe pull this game out of the fire as they're behind now by 5 points with the score? Ballyvaughan 7 points, Cratloe 2 points. Just a minute gone in this first half. This second half. Ballyvaughan attacking once more, but the referee blows his whistle there as Michael Deegan is fouled as he comes out of the ball. And it's a kick out for Cratloe. 30 yards out from their own goal. Mike Deegan, a drop shot out into the centre field, out towards Jody O'Connor. Well fielded by Jody O'Connor in the centre of the field. He sends the ball out to Conor Galvin. Conor Galvin sends it up towards the centre, but Ronan O'Hara goes for it for Cratloe. Ronan O'Hara tackled over there, he's still on the ball. Ronan O'Hara still making way. Still Ronan O'Hara sends it across into the centre. He sends it to the right and sends it wide. The Ballyvaughan line out that I didn't have time to give you earlier. In goal, Kieran Lenane. On the full back line on the right, Vincent Guthrie. Full back, John Hogan. On